Hello everyone and welcome to DoubleEdgeTelevision. I'm your host, Derek Carey. We're down here in the beautiful Tampa, Florida, and joining me today is TUG, a swamp metal band out of Lakeland, Florida. They're here to speak to us about their new album entitled El Diablo Blanco. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on the show.
It's our pleasure.
Nice
Cool.
to be here.
We're going to start off with having you guys introduce yourselves out there to the viewers.
In what order are we going in?
This order right here.
Tony, drums.
Danny, vocals.
Earl, I play guitar.
And what about the bass player?
Yeah, he's doing some new modeling today.
He's down in Miami working.
All right, gentlemen. So how did the name and the band originate, and how long have you been together?
Well, we've been together, 4 years?
Yeah,
Almost five, I think. Either this month, maybe.
Yeah, it was March of 04, I believe. It's almost about 5 years.
As far as our name goes, we were all in bands previously, and the last band him and I were in kind of had a stupid long name, and we wanted to make sure we didn't have any long, retarded name that didn't have anything to do with us. So
we came up with a couple ideas that were cool sounding names, but they seemed like nobody could actually spell it.
Right.
So it's like we figured
we wanted something easy.
something that it's easy. You can't misspell the name.
Right.
Simple, easy to remember.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it a little bit. I want to know what was the inspiration behind the name entitled El Diablo Blanco.
Well, honestly, it's kind of still a working title. We were calling it Stewed Tomatoes for a while,
Okay.
to kind of reflect our Southern heritage and soul food and stuff like that. But it could still change. But as far as the White Devil goes, I mean, the last 8 years we've been through, he kind of represents that. So I don't want to say it means bush, but it's close enough.
Right. It's far gone.
Our inspiration for the music that we write is basically, these guys write all the music and I write the lyrics, and the way I like to do it is they'll damn near complete a song, and then I'll kind of get the feeling for it and apply, a certain emotion that I'm feeling at the time, and that everybody can kind of relate to. As far as there's a lot of violence in a few of the songs, but it's meant in jest, not necessarily. Like one of the songs is called Uppercut. It just more explains the feeling that you get that certain people give you.
Definitely.
That might not be a positive feeling,
I know, I definitely hear you.
Well, the style of stuff that we play these days tends to kind of all gravitate in the direction of the slower, heavier, groovy kind of metal.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily sit down and think that that's what we want to play, but by the time we finish writing a song, they tend to kind of go in that direction.
Yeah.
The more poppier, faster stuff usually doesn't make it through our, process.
Yeah.
Have you guys set a release date for your EP yet?
We're shooting for the summer, I think.
Not officially. We're
Should be
hoping.
the next few months, not too long off.
We're hoping June.
It's in the
Maybe
tail end of
July.
mixing, and then going to go to mastering after that. So we're shooting for July, I think. So it's kind of the month we had decided.
Or August or September.
MySpace has helped out quite a bit, with the whole internet rage with music. It's a lot easier for bands to get out there, but it's always best for people to see you live, and feel your music as well as listen to it.
Don't get us wrong, we love our fans in Germany, but it's just hard to get over there and play. And there's only 4 of them, and it's like, I'd love to play a show for you guys. It's going to make it worth our while. So.
Now, is it tough to build a fan base? Because I know a lot of up-and-coming musicians, local bands, they become more famous over in Europe than they do here in the States first.
That does happen. I don't quite understand it, but I guess it's you get certain people that are just, like we said earlier, locked into their own genre of music, and they think that just because something else is different that it sucks or whatever. And a lot of people are music snobs, but for the most part, if you just get out there and play your music for people and they see how much fun you have doing it, they'll realize that it's good.
Well, the thing is there really are a lot of bands out there.
So many.
You can find another band that you really like at any point that you choose to go on the internet and look and try to find new bands to listen to. There's so many out there that you just have to find that right show to play or that right moment to get in front of a crowd that likes what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then once that happens, you kind of get that going, and hopefully those people talk to other people, and spread from there.
All right, cool. Now, guys, I close out my show all the time with this one question. Is there any words of wisdom or anything you can give to aspiring musicians coming up behind us?
Respect the other people in your band and respect their opinion. And work hard. Don't turn down any shows. Don't turn down any interviews, things like that. I mean, you just gotta get yourself out there. Yeah, be patient. Definitely be patient.
Work steady and be patient. Things aren't gonna go from one extreme to the other overnight, ever.
Play the music
Or
that,
even
that
over
makes
2
you
or
happy.
3 years.
Don't play music just because you think that's what other people want to hear. If you're not happy doing it, then
It'll show up on it'll show up on stage. People will see it. You can be technically phenomenal at certain things, but
if you don't dig
if their
what
heart's
you're
not in it,
doing.
I mean, I've watched several bands that are just they're phenomenal bands, but you can tell that they're doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
And maybe they should go play blues or something because that's where their heart would really be. You know,
Right.
and that's what I'd rather hear. And like we say, like our writing process. I mean, it's what our gut feels, and you know, we've never I don't think we've ever written a song for any particular reason.
Yeah.
It just happens.
It's all
And-
collaborative. Yeah.
and if it doesn't happen in our hearts, then it doesn't happen. Period.
Yeah,
So I think that's the only way you can do it. You got to stick loyal to yourself. That way, you're loyal to your fans.
for sure.
So
Cool. Gentlemen, thank you all for appearing on the show today. Thank you very much. It's been an honor.
It was our pleasure.
Thank you.
And can you give the viewers your website where they can find more information about you?
Sure, you can check us out at myspace.com/tugmusic and just hit us up and we'll friend you all up all over the place.
we'll bog down your site with bulletins and
Yeah.
all kinds of stupid crap.
Again, gentlemen, it was cool. Thank you for appearing
Thanks.
on the show today.
Thank you very much.
It was fun.
Nice to meet you guys.
And we'll catch you around.
So.